in, all good to go.
Not to spoil anything for everyone else, but Archie makes a big decision at the end of the premiere episode. Why do you think he does that?
The big decision at the
end of the first episode of the premiere of season 3. About what had his fate in the...
Right, well, him being on trial.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we figure out, you know, how that concludes pretty early on in the season. Yeah, we go from there. I mean, we find out, you know, if he's going to get locked up or not within the first couple episodes.
Right, no, I've seen the first episode. I'm asking, like, why does he make the decision that he does at the end?
What decision?
To go to juvie.
He doesn't make that decision. He's being forced to go.
Oh, I think he took a plea deal, no?
Oh, yeah. Right. He pleads guilty.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he says it. He doesn't want to put his friends and his family through all that stuff anymore.
Yeah.
And I feel like the only way just to put the misery to an end is for him to do that. So I guess he's taking one for the team.
How is what's going on going to affect him and Veronica?
Their relationship is definitely put to the test. I feel like Archie's pretty isolated during this season. He doesn't get to see her that often. And then she's got her own stuff going on too with Speakeasy and stuff, and I feel like I feel like their relationship is on the rocks. Yeah.
So what was it like stepping into the role of young Fred for the flashback episode? What did you have to do anything to kind of get into that mindset?
It was great, yeah. I mean, me and Luke know each other so well, so it's not like I had to go and do a lot of research or anything, but yeah, it was really fun. It was almost too fun. I had to tone it down a little bit because otherwise it would become too funny, but yeah, it was fun.
How will being in juvie change Archie?
How will what?
How will being in juvie change him?
I think he grows up a lot. I think he becomes a man. I think it also changes his relationship with his old man. I think, you know, as you get older, I feel like your relationship with your father changes, especially as a young man. And I feel like we see that this season, and that we feel the evolution of their relationship starting to change.
Were you familiar with the Archie comics much at all? Did you read them when you were a kid or anything?
I had no idea until I read the pilot for the very first time, and then I searched up Archie comics and quickly familiarized myself with it. Yeah.
Are we going to see, because Archie kind of went at Hiram last season in a very Hiram-like way, are we going to see his maybe strategy change to try to get back at him for what he did?
Yeah, that's a good question. I feel like there is a part of Archie, the dark side of Archie he wants revenge, but there's also a lighter side to him that doesn't want to do it and just wants peace for everyone. But I feel like there's definitely going to be something coming up between the two of them. I doubt that they're going to leave that open-ended. Yeah.
Will Archie pick up the guitar again this season?
Yes, he will. Eventually. Maybe towards the end. Not yet, but we will. I heard Roberto wants to bring the guitar back in. Maybe even another musical episode as well.
Could that possibly be a way of coping with everything that he's going to be going through this season?
I mean, I hope not. I hope he can, yeah. I don't want it to be too dramatic, you know what I mean? We've been through that.
So in season 3, we see Archie go through, you know, another major event in his life after last season, witnessing his father being hurt. Would you say this season he's in a darker headspace, or? I would, and the circumstances he's in doesn't help him. Yeah, I feel like he has to kind of resort, like his last resort is to is survival. I feel like, and that's, you know, a lot of that first half of season 3 is Archie in survival mode.
Over the 2 seasons, you've shown a lot of physicality on the show. What's been the toughest thing that you've had to do on the show?
This season by far, I mean, already, and we're only halfway through the season, there's more physical stuff than both the first and two put together, which is great for me. I love that. I love the physical stuff. But probably the most challenging was the last episode of season 1, where I'm saving Cheryl from the ice. I actually broke my hand doing that scene. I went too hard on her. They put a rubber mat down and I was punching it, and I broke it. It was so cold that I didn't really feel it. And then I saw 20 minutes later my hand looked like a balloon. So it was probably the most difficult thing. First broken bone too.
Yeah. You got it on screen.
Last question. So of all the characters on the show, who do you think is the most important relationship for Archie in season 3?
Who's the most important relationship, like, to him?
Most important to season 3?
That's a really good question, because I don't have that many scenes with a lot of the cast, to be honest, the core cast. But I would say actually Jughead. Yeah. Jughead. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much.